Here's something many people forget. The more religious knowledge you gain, the more you pray, the more you grow in faith. The more dangerous it becomes if your heart doesn't stay humble. Because when you start thinking, I'm doing more than others, I've changed, but they haven't. I dress properly, but look at them. That's when you need to pause and remember. Iblis was once the most religious. He worshipped Allah more than anyone else. Even the angels respected him. But all of it meant nothing because he had pride. He believed he was better than someone else. And that single thought destroyed everything he had built. This should shake us because it means you can pray, fast, read Quran, wear hijab, grow a beard, speak about Islam, and still be in danger if you let pride grow quietly inside your heart. Sometimes pride doesn't even show in your words. It hides in your intentions. It hides in your comparison. It hides in that small thought that whispers, look how far I've come, I'm ahead of them. But you don't know how someone will end their life. Maybe they're slow now, but they might finish the race ahead of you. And maybe you're fast now, but you could lose momentum without humility. There are people who appear strong in deen on the outside, but they're spiritually falling because of their ego. And there are people who look far from Islam, but their hearts are soft. Their du'as are sincere. And Allah is pulling them closer day by day. That's why humility is everything. When you correct someone, do it with love. When you see someone struggling, do it with compassion. And when you do something good, remind yourself, I only did this because Allah allowed me to. If He didn't guide you, you wouldn't be here. If He didn't protect you, you could have been the one people are pointing fingers at. So how can you look down on anyone? You can be right in the argument and wrong in the eyes of Allah. Because Allah doesn't reward based on who won the debate. He rewards based on who had the cleanest heart, the softest voice, the purest intention. And you don't want to be someone who stands before Allah with a mountain of knowledge and prayer, only to be told, you did it all, to be praised not for me. That's a terrifying thought. That's why the scholars used to say, every good deed climbs to the sky, but only sincerity allows it to reach Allah. Your deeds don't matter unless your heart is humble. Your words won't help unless your tone is gentle. And your advice won't heal unless your intention is pure. So even if you are right, be careful how you carry it. Because truth is beautiful. But when it's carried with pride, it turns people away. And what's the point of being right if your attitude blocks someone from ever hearing it? Speak the truth. Stand by what is correct. But do it with the heart of a servant, not the pride of a judge. The one who loves to win the argument might lose their own soul. But the one who chooses humility will always win with Allah. May Allah save us from the trap of being right while our hearts are wrong. And may He fill us with the kind of humility that raises us in both this life and the next. Think of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He was always right. He had more knowledge, more wisdom, more power than anyone around him. But never once did he use that to humiliate someone. Even when people mocked him, even when they threw garbage at him, even when they insulted him to his face, he didn't respond with, do you know who I am? He responded with character, with patience, with silence, with dua. Because he wasn't trying to win. He was trying to guide. He was trying to please Allah. And that's the difference. So ask yourself before you speak, am I speaking for the sake of Allah or for the sake of my own image? Do I want to be right? Or do I want to be humble? Do I want people to clap for me? Or do I want Allah to be pleased with me? Sometimes remaining silent is better than saying the truth in a harsh way. Sometimes walking away is more powerful than winning the debate. Because on the day of judgment, Allah will not ask, how many people did you correct? But He will ask, how did you treat my servants? So next time your heart burns to correct someone, check your intention, check your tone, check your pride. Because what destroyed Iblis wasn't his lack of worship. It was that little voice inside that said, I'm better. And that voice can live in any of Yusuf if we're not careful. May Allah protect our hearts from arrogance, keep our intentions pure, and make us from those who speak the truth with mercy, not ego. Ameen.